Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Raw Law Unfiltered with your hosts, DUI Captive Zinnia. How you doing today? I'm just gonna joke because she's been tolerating sitting up here for the last few minutes, trying to figure out her situation, and I don't like forcing her to sit on my lap when she doesn't want to. Sometimes she joins me, um, by choice, but today has been she's been I think she was sleeping. I think she's just not in the mood, but she does want to play. I have her toy. So, yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, Swedish, Rose, Denise, Alex, Michelle, Helene, Joyce, never been gamer. What's up? Long time no see. Hey, Margie. Sorry, I have cat hair in my mouth. I don't know. It might be my beard, but hey, NJS, Kitty Ninja, Arcriums. I don't know about you guys, but the whole past couple of days has been really weird. Like my head's been killing me. Don't get me wrong. I got so much stuff done today. Very, very excited. Like Monday, I could barely work at all, but as some of you who follow me might know why that was. Um, I having been recently single. Hi. um I was gonna go out on a coffee date with this girl, and before I even got a chance to meet her, she puts me on blast, and so that was fun to deal with. But I'm over that now. Apparently, it earned me street cred, so I'll take it. And the interesting thing is I'm glad I didn't go. Like honestly, I'm glad that everybody has been joking that I dodged the bullet, and I'm sure she got the same responses like, "Girl, you dodged the bullet." So it's mutual. But that was hilarious. Salt storm. I mean, maybe to you, but I get it. I'm a public figure. You're gonna be posted about whatever. I honestly, I don't care. And it worked out. It all worked out. The women who would never date me in the first place are now never gonna reach out to me because my face is out there. So that's a win. I'm not gonna waste my time on any of these girls, and they're not gonna waste their time on me. So mission has been accomplished, literally. Like it's a W all around. There is no negative effect that came out of it. Everything's been completely positive. So I'm actually very, very excited about that. But for a minute there, I was just like, "What is going on?" There's like this private group, and I don't know, whatever. I'm over it, like I said, and yeah, things have been on the up and up. Very, very pleasantly surprised with some recent events. Um, and I am just moving right along. I think life gives you lemons, and you can choose to make lemonade. You can choose to feel sour, or you can do what I did, and I made lemon tarts. I obliterated the lemons into oblivion and made them into candy. So, yeah, try that. It's actually really good. Um, Fight fire with fire, is another way to put it. Everything happens for a reason. Exactly. Chat has been acting weird. That might be YouTube. I don't think that has anything to do with me. Yeah, I haven't done anything today. The air over here. So I'm not wrong. It is in the air. There's all that smoke coming from Canada, Fire Goddess. This is real thing. Like apparently there's like smoke in Tennessee. There's smoke in Kentucky. Like we're breathing it right now, and my head is just killing me. Like, it's hard to focus. I think everybody's being affected by it, and it will pass. But right now we got to deal with it. You can barely breathe. Luckily, we can breathe over here, but it's still icky. Um, Hi. I'm holding her toy, so she's playing with it. Um, yeah, exactly. You tell a friend, family member, not a whole Facebook group. I don't know, whatever. What was her reason though for doing that? I think the the conclusion that we've all come to is just pure drama. She's just seeking validation, drama, just wants she wants dirt. She wants dirt. She has no interest in a relationship. She has no interest in a marriage. She is just addicted to the drama, which is okay too. I just don't need those kinds of people in my life. Um, Seems like your life has been very eventful lately, Olga. Yeah, it has been. I mean, for better or for worse. Ever since March, so up until February, everything has been going kind of like I wouldn't say smoothly, but as smooth as it can be, because life never goes smoothly, especially if you're living it the right way. And so in March, it all started kind of going topsy-turvy because decisions had to be made, certain ultimatums had to be put forth. Information has been discovered by me, about certain things that didn't make me feel very comfortable about a certain someone. So, I learned a lot about myself, about relationships, about people, about hiding things and whatever. I'm over it. I processed it. See, the important thing is to give yourself time to process, which is not something that I'm used to, at least doing. So this time I said, "Okay, I am just going to go ahead and process it, and I'm gonna give myself as much time as I need." And you know what? It turns out you don't really need all that much. And as long as you are able to accept the fact that you are going to hurt and it is going to suck, and you just suck it up, buttercup, and go, "You know what? I'm just gonna do it." And at the end, there is light at the end of the tunnel. So for those of you who may be going through something similar right now, let me tell you from personal experience, do it because you're going to come out so much better on the other end. You're going to feel so much better about yourself. You're going to respect yourself more. You're going to love yourself more. And you're going to feel like, you know what? I can do this. Not only because I did it, but because I know I can do it again if need be. That's the most important thing, because if you keep dodging the same situation over and over again, you have no confidence that you can do it even one time. But once you do it once, it now gives you the power, the confidence, you know what? If this ever happens again, I can do that again. Why? Because I already did it once. That's what people I think forget, and that's what I wasn't really thinking about, and when I finally was just like, "You know what? Screw this." It all worked out like literally the most fantastic way you could possibly conceive of. Mama is gonna get a switch to these. Rose, the protective mama, to the rescue. Hello, silent melancholic. Hello, femme natal. Or you could throw away the fucking lemons. Ksenia Korenets, no, I don't think so. I think the when life gives you lemons, you got to do something with them because if you throw them away, they're going to be thrown right back in your face, and there's going to be a lot more of them next time. Um, and they're not sour anymore. They're very sweet. They're like the lemons in. If any of you have never been to the Amalfi Coast, you can eat the lemons there with the rind. I was shocked. It's actually delicious. It balances out the sweet and the sour. It's really nice. I joined and Larry's talking about lemons. Welcome to the chat, Sam. um, let's see. I'm catching up on the chat. There's a lot of comments here. Oh, YouTube has been updating. Some of us have the emojis here now. Oh, okay. Interesting. The new AC system, oh my god, Tracy, is fantastic. And it didn't cost all that much neither. I got quotes all over the place. I ended up paying 6,500 for my whole thing, like rooftop and inside and Freon and installation, remove the old unit, crane took it off, crane put it in, like fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Can't complain. Yeah, it's coming down real far, Olga. Like, it's straight up all the way. I don't know if it's past Tennessee. We gotta ask, are there any people from Georgia in the chat? We can ask the chat right now. Georgia, Florida, is the smoke all the way down there? Southwest Virginia, we got some smoke there. Nashville, we can smell it, yeah. And it's south of Louisville. Dodged the bullet there, Larry. That's right, Tanya. We both did. We both did. We're not right for each other. We both dodged the bullet. Look, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. We both dodged the bullet. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Nice to see you too, Mikhail Basov, I think. I love your court YouTube videos about the girl. They are a dime a dozen. Oh yeah. Exactly. Wish you could say more. Such a tease. I know. I know. I have to be cryptic because you never know who's watching, and I'm not a person who likes to involve drama. I will discuss it. Like, I will discuss events that are dramatic, but I won't be like, "Oh my god, you guys, let me give you the tea." Oh, I believe whatever. You know, like, do I look like that kind of guy? Don't answer that question. um, can you see the emojis when they float up? I no, I see this. Face blue star eyes. This is what I see in the chat. Um face blue star eyes. Georgia, no smoke. Okay, so it didn't make as far. The devil did not go down to Georgia this time. The devil stopped short. He played his fiddle in Nashville, Tennessee, and then went no further. South Jersey is hazy and smelly. Thank you, Faranza. Farzana, excuse me. Let's talk about Vegas. All right, let's talk about Vegas. You want to talk about the Vegas trip, or you just want to talk about Vegas generally? Aw, thank you, Sam Panther. Yeah, Ottawa, like Quebec, Ottawa. Is it what's the province where Toronto is? Ontario. They're all like uh, up in smoke. Oh, sorry, can't talk about Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Sorry, my bad. But there is a video coming. A video is being worked on. Hi. A video is being worked on and is being edited. Um, so I took a videographer to Vegas. He is potentially our newest hire. In case you're watching, hey Roger. Roger is a really good guy. I found him literally at the last minute, a week before our trip, less than like 5 days before our trip. And we had a last meeting before our trip on that Tuesday in May, like it was May 16th or something like that. And it was really interesting. Yeah, I have your toy. So he brought a couple of cameras to the office, recorded us in the office as we were doing our last meeting before the trip. And so we have that footage, and then we also have footage from the trip, like in the airports, on the airplane, and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool, really nice. And he's currently working on editing that video and creating it into a masterpiece. Of course, it's Picasso. You know, don't disturb Picasso while he's working. And so, oh, there we go. I live in Toronto, Ontario. Smells like a campfire here. Oh, Italy. We got so much to talk about. We have so much to catch up on. I've been only doing like uh current events videos, like Amber stuff and some other trials. Danny Masterson got convicted. Thank God for that. That was impressive. I'm very proud of that jury, by the way. I really am. I'm very impressed with the fact that they finally got the bastard. Um, I think the only reason that Masterson lost the first time, or Masterson won and the prosecution lost the first time, was because of that tainted juror who had the convicted. convicted child molester son who ended up being the jury foreperson on the jury, and I think he tainted the pool to the point where they just couldn't think for themselves. He kind of was like giving his own personal experiences and bringing them to the table rather than talking about the facts. So that was interesting because he got convicted. It took him 2 weeks. It took him 2 weeks to convict, but he finally got convicted. Hey, Tracy. Horrible thunderstorm now in South Carolina. That's interesting. I wonder if it's from the smoke too. Italy. Yes. So Italy is amazing. What was my favorite thing to do in Italy? My favorite thing. Well, it depends. Okay. Because my favorite thing may not necessarily be your favorite thing. So let me give you 3 options right now. You ready? Okay. Number 1, you have to go to Pompeii. Even if you're not an archaeology buff, even if you're not a history buff, you get a chance to walk on cobblestone that is literally 2,300 years old and is still standing today. Like, where else can you do that? Nowhere. That's where. You have to go to Pompeii just for like a tour, just to visit. Don't go there by yourself, with no plans, because then it's kind of, you're not going to learn anything. It's all about the learning experience. So Pompeii, you have to at least check out. Leave one day for that, or half a day. And then if you get a chance to do Pompeii Herculaneum, absolutely do that. That's number 1. Number 2, if you get a chance to go all the way up north to Venice and ride in a gondola, oh my goodness. It's literally like the most romantic thing you could possibly conceive of. It is literally like it's the city of love, like straight up. So ride in a gondola in Venice. And number 3, we rode horses in Tuscany. That's a little bit more difficult because getting rides out there, I mean, if you're going to take the metro, good luck. Don't get lost. It can take you 3 hours to get to one way and then 3 hours to get back just for like an hour, and there's no transportation. Some hotels will arrange it for you like they did for us. We're trying to get transportation, but they got the whole thing for us. Cost us about 500 euros, so about 550 US for like a 2-hour experience plus the ride there and back. So like for 4 hours, I mean, 120 euros an hour wasn't that bad, but I understand it would not be within everyone's means to do something like that because you book it on Viator, it's like $180, $160. But the trick is getting there and getting back, which they don't tell you about. So that's definitely it. But I did Rome, I did Venice, and I did Amalfi Coast. We went to Florence. Florence was amazing. Like, again, if you really want me to just keep going, buy leather. Okay, if you're going to Italy, buy leather. Everywhere you go, just buy leather. It's all natural. It's all authentic. Even the street vendor leather, the Verapel, is 100% authentic. Look for the marker. Look for the marker where it says Verapel with the little fleur de lis. The Italian government mandates that if it's genuine, authentic leather, it must have that mark. And if it doesn't have it, especially on like those street vendor signs, those street vendor people, if it doesn't have that sign, then it's fake. I have not even seen any of them. I think it's very hard to find fake stuff in Italy. Like, you really have to go out of your way. You have to go to some alley somewhere, like so deep into to nowhere. I did not buy any Italian suits, but I did buy a bunch of leather stuff. I have like a leather backpack, a leather suitcase, a leather briefcase, a leather computer bag, 2 leather coats, and a bunch of like shoes and belts and all of that. Oh yeah, the magical question. Who did I take with you? It was an ex-girlfriend. So it doesn't matter who it was. It was a female friend, and we had a great time. And now we went about our separate ways. Leather, where is it? Leather, pasta, and gelato. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, pasta, potatoes, and the three P's, right? Pasta, pizza, potatoes. You're going to be eating the most healthy, delicious, awesome foods you have ever eaten in your entire life. I mean, it doesn't compare to all the GMO and fat based foods that we have here in the United States. It's like it's different ingredients. There are no corporations. I actually challenge you. I challenge you to find a Starbucks. You're gonna have trouble. There's like a Starbucks at the train station, and I think we saw one Starbucks near the Vatican, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was just a coffee shop. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Because like there are no corporations in Italy. I mean, other than like the Spanish Steps, where you have the Dolce Gabbana, the Gucci, Versace, Louis Vuitton, like all of those stores. You know, Chanel. There's like two Chanel stores. There's like two Versace and two Louis Vuitton stores. We checked all of those out. Obviously, are you kidding? That's like that was my first bout with expensive goods, and let me tell you, it can be a drug. You got to be careful. I spent way too much money, but whatever. Who cares? So their coffee, by the way, the Italians don't drink coffee after 11 a.m. So if you order coffee, if you order a cafe latte, you will be laughed at. I didn't care. I was like, I'm an American. It's 6 a.m. in America. I know it's like 2 p.m. here, but I want coffee, and you're gonna make me coffee. They'll make it for you, but they'll give you shit about it. They will drink espresso. They will drink espresso all day, every day. They'll have like the little espresso shots, and they'll drink it at 3 p.m. I've seen it at 5 p.m. But cafe latte, it's just their thing. It's just their thing. Like, we're Italians. This is what we do. This is what we do. Well, hello, beautiful, to you too, Matthew. Luxury brands are pretty dope. We Europeans love coffee. Americans love coffee too. I was there, but I didn't ask anything personal. Okay, you're replying to somebody. I have no idea what this is about. Terry is late. How dare you, Terry? Mandu. Yeah, make lemon drops, bro. Cafe latte. Salt Storm. I already answered that. How many more times are you going to ask me? You missed it. Go back. Roll tape. They do have McDonald's. Again, but it's all at the train station. The Starbucks is at the train station. The McDonald's is at the train station. I didn't see a single Burger King that I can think of. I didn't see a single Subway. There are no Walmarts. Everything is mom and pop shops. Everything is mom and pop shops. So what kind of an American accent do I have? I don't know. I make my own. Go ask the Chad. Chad knows. I don't know what kind of accent I have. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Femme Natal. Chocolate. So the chocolate gelato is amazing. Like, to die for. You have to try every kind of gelato. Also, trust the local guides. Okay. If you're going to do like a walking tour like we did, absolutely do those tours. Do every tour you can get your hands on if you can afford it. Again, we spent way too much money, but it was worth it. It was worth it because every single one of those dollars went towards an experience or an item or whatever. Pistachio was actually pretty good too. Yeah, there are no Walmarts. There's no Target. There's no, I mean, you name a store, they don't have it. There's no Walgreens. There's no CVS. There's nothing. You just heard 9 pounds. Is that how much you plan on gaining in Italy? It's very safe after dark. It's actually it's very interesting. Italians, I've noticed, don't really have a nightlife. Like, not really. Like, I see teenagers, they'll hang out on the steps in various places, especially in this area called Trastevere. learn Trastevere, stay near Trastevere, stay in Trastevere if you can. It is not far, so this is going to be in reverse probably for you, but if you have the Vatican right over here, and then you have, it'll be on the other side for you guys probably. Well, no, yeah, I can draw it like this. So if you have the Vatican right here, and the Colosseum is right here, and then you have the Trevi Fountain right here, Trastevere is right over here. And people will hang out in Trastevere, and there's lots of great food options. Very popular spot. Like I said, I would see young folks having their drinks, either non-alcoholic like energy drinks or booze if they're of age, which I think is 18 in Italy. I don't know actually. I don't know that fact because I don't drink, so I didn't even care to find out. Um, but the one thing I did notice is that like after 11 p.m. ish, like midnight, everybody's gone to bed. Like everybody goes home, and it's very safe and quiet and peaceful, and the city just goes to sleep. And they wake up early. They walk everywhere. You don't even need cars. Like you can walk pretty much everywhere. Um, Either that or take the bird. It's amazing. All of Europe is 18. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought it was 18. I wasn't sure if it was like Mexico or not. Um, where's my next trip? Might be planning a trip to Canada, just for personal reasons. But I definitely want to go back to Florence. I was gonna go to Dubai, but that got canceled. My parents just did not feel safe for me, so that was 500 Trasteveres in 3 sentences. 526 Trasteveres. I don't think I said Trastevere that many times. Did I say Trastevere that many times? I'm sorry if I Trastevere the Trastevere a little too much, but you should go to Trastevere for sure. I never went to Jamaica. Actually, I've never been. I've been to the Bahamas, but I've not been to Jamaica, if that's what you mean. Um, Bahamas was great. That was back in March. I already forgot I went. Feels like eons ago. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky where I have a team that allows me to travel while they get paid to do the work over here, and then it frees up a lot of my time to where I'm not so bound to the location, and I can like disappear and enjoy. Hey, 808 Fee, how are you? Go see Runkle of the Bailey. He's in Toronto, right? Runkle's in Toronto. I can go say hi to him. Although I think I might be in Montreal. So we'll see. Should go to Korea and visit Jeff and Andrew. Yes, let's make that on the list. I mean, sure, one day. He lives in Edmonton? Oh, that's really out of everything's way. Like that's in the middle of nowhere. That's literally like in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, anyway, enough about me. How are you feeling, chat? Tell me about you. Tell me how you're feeling, chat. We haven't had this conversation in a while. We haven't really talked in a while. Life has been getting in the way, and I was MIA for the longest time. And then, like I said, I was doing a few videos here and there about like Amber and her lawsuits and shit like that. Tell me about you. Helene says, I can't sleep. Something stressing you out, Helene? It's after midnight and I have to work in the morning. Well, then go to bed. Don't let me keep you. This video is still gonna be up. Don't worry. I'm not gonna take it down. I all right. Yeah, hugs, Helene. You guys all seem to know each other. I'm just some rando, but enjoying the DUI guy. Welcome, Colleen. There's no such thing as randos. We're all friends here. We got literally like the best fucking chat in the universe. I don't know if you've ever been here before, Colleen, but we literally have the best chat. Like this is not even a competition. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even up for debate. Like there's nobody that can hold a candle. Like no offense to other streamers, like literally no, I'm not trying to offend anybody here, but I sincerely, this is not even me being facetious. This is me being 100% sincere. I am extremely proud of the community that we have built here, because it's a community built on love, support, supporting each other, taking care of each other, listening to each other, and uh, letting go of the hate and focusing on positivity, objectivity, goals, and making new friends. That's literally like our 10 pillars, if you will, of our chat. So and it has grown. It has absolutely grown in that capacity, and I'm extremely proud of us. And it's not a coincidence, because chat is always the mirror version. Not trying to toot my own horn, but this is just who I am. I'm a very positive guy. I'm a very optimistic guy. That's why I've been able to build what I've built in such a short time, because I have vision, and I go towards that vision. I don't let anything stop me. Um, and so when I see when people see that, they want to be a part of that. And the chat is always going to be kind of like a mirror image of the streamer. And like, for instance, okay, I'm gonna put Nick Ricade on a pedestal here, because that's what he deserves. He is a phenomenal, brilliant mind, way more brilliant than me. You know, he understands a lot of legal stuff way better than I ever will. And he has a following that is just so informed and knows stuff, and they give him shit and he gives shit back, and he knows how to like finesse with his chat. You know, he's got the perfect chat for his purposes. I have the perfect chat for my purposes. It's you guys. It's you all, ladies and gentlemen of the DUI guy. You know what I mean? His nose is already on a pedestal. We had this whole talk about Nick's nose when I was on his channel the other day, and I could have sworn he was Jewish, and apparently he's not. I've been a sub since the death trial. Love you, Larry. God. Um. Apparently, I made a joke one of my streams. I made a joke about, what if I don't have a cat? Like, people are always saying like, "Oh my God, Zinnia's so cute" and all that. But like, sometimes I go, I'll look at her and I'll go, "Hi, baby," and I made the joke. I was like, imagine if I wasn't talking to my cat. Like, my cat's in the other room sleeping, and I just have a girlfriend or whatever, a sub, like walking around with like a bell, like a collar with like a kitty bell on her, and just like walking around. And you guys can't see it. She's off camera. But like, I was joking about how hilarious that would be. And somebody was just like, I read one of the comments, and they were like, this dude just made a joke about a girl crawling on all fours with a collar and a bell. He just earned my subscription. And I'm like, why did that lure you in? Like, what is your fetish? What is your fascination that, like, oh, he talks about areas of law and he teaches me stuff? No, no, no. He talked about being a dom and having a sub walk around with a kitty bell. That's what sucked me in. Okay, buddy. Like, what the hell? It's People are weird. People are so weird. I was just making a joke, and that apparently that earned me a subscription. So I don't know. Subscribe to FetLife or something, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I had a hairball under your desk, right? If I'm talking, and all of a sudden you see me go like, "Oh, mm," don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I have a little thing in my muscle spasm in my leg that you don't have to worry about. Um, Jokes are good. I know, right? Beautifully damaged. What's up? How are you? I do have pets. I do have pets. I have a kitty, um, and she is enjoying spending time with me right now. And I have her toy, so she's really enjoying it. So Jackie, I'm actually done with that. I figured I've grown past that. No more no more DUI in the tub guy. Um DUI ASMR. I think I think I'll still continue doing streams on locals. I mean, not that attracted to it because it requires a lot of effort and a lot of work. And you're basically building a totally separate platform. And I'm just starting to see that it's not to my benefit. And yeah, I am a dog person too. I'm both. I love animals in general. Like I love animals way more than people sometimes, usually. And I had a Chihuahua back when I lived with my parents, and they still have her. She just turned 6. 6. I've had her here last year in September, and she she and Zinnia just didn't get along. Yeah, Valhalla. Let's catch up on some of these super chats real quick. Suzanne Eckstein, thank you for joining on as a member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great Lakes Audits says no cop available to driver. No cop available to driver. Okay. Cop had man sign refusal. Are you asking for legal advice in the middle of my chat with the Chad stream? No cop available to driver. Cop had man sign refusal letter. Man wrote on there, I am not refusing. Literally no testing, just cop saying he's drunk. Cool. Next question. I don't know what you want me to say. There's not even a question in there. Did you just want me to read it out loud? I mean, I hope that worked out. I don't understand what the purpose of that was, but if there's a question, feel free. Aloha from Hawaii, says Lydia Wagner. Thank you. Thanks for your help this week. You're the best. Thanks for your help this week. What did I help with? Like mentally, emotionally? Then you're welcome. Otherwise, I have no idea what you're talking about. Was I sleepwalking again? Did I do something? Do 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 do. But thank you. Matthew Payton says, I'm here in chat, so seldom. We all love you. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Paul says, UWV, University of West Virginia, University of South Carolina, or University of Richmond for law school? It's a great question that I'm unfortunately not equipped to answer. When I did my research for applying for law schools, which was back in 2010, no, 2010 is when I started. 2008. God, it's been 15 years since I applied for law school. That's crazy. Since I took the LSAT for the first time too. 15 years. No, more. It's more than that. No, that's right. Yeah, I was 20. 2008. Yeah. And then I took it again in 2009, and then I applied, got in. I only applied to like 5 law schools, and 4 of them were a dud because I knew I always wanted to go close to home. I'm just a homegrown guy. So I can't really answer that too effectively. And especially, I don't know how they've changed in the last 15 years. I do have a good answer for you, though. Don't go to law school. That's a good answer. Beautifully Damaged says, sorry, I was late. Oh, I'm not worried about you being late. I'm just giving shit to the next person. Much respect. Glad you're here. And I'm glad you're here too. Thank you so much for joining. All right. Sorry, but I don't consider a Chihuahua a dog, says Terry. I know a Chihuahua that would be very offended by that statement. What's up, Mr. Tex? Okay, there's a story about Mr. Tex. Mr. Tex has been with this channel for 4 years now. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Tex, but it's at least been since 2019. Maybe 2020, but I think 2019 is correct. I've only started streaming in 2018. Mr. Tex is a local Kentucky gentleman, and he lives in Paducah. He even sent me a gift one time. I actually don't remember if it was a mug or a pen, or it was drinks, wasn't it? Yes. Yes, you sent me. We were very suspicious. No offense, but we were just like some random liquids in bottle form appeared at the office. Well, hope it's not poison. Gulp, 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 gulp. You know. And then you let me know, and I was like, "Oh my god, it was you!" You know, and I was like so thankful. That was really awesome. Thank you for that, Mr. Tex. That was really cool. Um, Lime, Line, Minnesota, Line MN. Very new to the channel, but definitely have enjoyed your channel. Thank you so much. Did I see the not guilty verdict today? No. Oh, it's a super chat, so that means he paid my retainer. Exactly, right? Hey, send me a $1,500 super chat. We'll talk. Which I think you can't because it's capped at $500. Watch somebody will actually fucking do that, and I'll have to literally be like, "All right, pause everything. I got to give this person legal advice because they paid me fucking $500." I hope that never happens. That would be very, very frustrating. I'll probably just tell them, look, call me like separately. I don't want to be putting your entire legal issue on blast here in the middle of a fucking live stream. Because that, I mean, it violates attorney-client privilege. It violates your privacy. It violates so many rules of ethics and decency and just general decorum. Like, why would you want to tell someone's story live? You know, I do not practice law in Georgia. But I will come to. I have a case. So right now, funny you should ask. This is. Don't ask me how I got here, but I have 3 cases currently pending in 3 different states. I have a case in California. I have a case in Tennessee, and I have a case in Alaska. They're all DUI cases, and I am officially licensed in temporarily in those 3 states. Until that case is over, I have a license to practice law in Alaska, Tennessee, and California. So they paid me a bunch of money and they wanted me specifically. And so I'm representing them. I mean, there's really no ends, ifs, or buts about it. You want me in your state? I will. I've even had somebody ask me about Minnesota, which I quoted them recently. And I don't know if they're going to hire me or not, but it's too cold in there. I hope, to dear God, they don't. Who's pranking me? Nobody pranking me. Are they? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, beautifully damaged. I didn't know you were from Paducah. That's cool. PayPal questions the DUI guy. Could we slow the chat down? I'm old. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, Colleen. We're good. I'm following. Jesus, how young are you? I am 12. Oh, you mean like my body physically 35? I just turned in May. Oh, and we are going to be celebrating 4.5 years sobriety from booze in on Monday. 5 days. Yes, haven't had a drop of liquor since December 12th, 2018. Was the day I quit. So June 12th is going to be the 4.5 year anniversary. It's hard to believe it's going to be 5 years this December. Like, it's crazy to think about. I don't miss it one bit. I've had many opportunities. I was on an island somewhere. Nobody's going to know. But I did this for myself. I would know. See, that's the thing. You must be true to thyself. If you're true to thyself, you can accomplish anything. It's when we betray our own confidences, thinking nobody's going to know, nobody's going to find out. But there is a person who found out, and it is you. You're betraying your own self, and that doesn't get you very far. Did those super chats make you question your sanity? No, they didn't. No. My $2 saved me $100. Okay. And I know I did not say. I figured it says Chihuahua, but I'm like, whatever. Thank you, Helene, for the super sticker. Buy a candy bar. Thanks, Mr. Tex. I will. And I will buy Zinnia something too, because she deserves it. She's a beauty queen. Never lie to yourself. Loyalty, exactly. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Really, honestly, that's that's really that's really something. I need cake. Thank you guys. Damn, there's a lot of comments. Thank you. But it's true, and here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line. The bottom line is I did this for myself. And when you do things for yourself is when you can actually accomplish it. The problem arises when you try to do things for other people or for the sake of other people. Like I recently had this conversation where it was like, you cannot convert to another religion in order to appease your partner. No, 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 no. I was of the belief that it could be possible. I now am firmly convinced it is impossible. You have to do it for your own sake, for your own desire, for your own self. Now, the manifestation of the desire can come from being with a partner who's in a different religion, but the internal mechanism to allow you to actually successfully go through the conversion process and do it has to be done for yourself. Because if you don't do it for yourself, you're now basically in it to win it. You're trying to gain something. You're like, if I'll be the same religion as you, you're going to love me more. There's this fallacy involved, and that's not a good way to live. But if you're like, look, I love your religion, I want to convert because I want to convert, that's different. You know what I mean? Um, Nobody's trying to convert. This is just a conversation that we're. If you haven't heard my conversation with Danny about Judaism, because she asked me, Danny and Direct, by the way, shout out to you, Danny. Sorry I missed your birthday. I tried to log on. She knows. I tried to log on from Vegas. The connection was so bad. But there's a video, Rose. If you're in the chat, if you're in the chat, can you find that video? Can you find that video where I was talking to Danny and we had that full conversation about religion and Judaism? She can. I was there. I was there. What happened to the gitologist? I've already answered that question. This is, again, because we're treading on very dangerous territory. The potential breach of an attorney-client relationship. I am not at liberty to disclose anything about that case. If he chooses to disclose information about the case, that is his prerogative. He's the client. He's the master of his case and the master of his facts. And unfortunately, as much as you would love to, because I don't, it's none of my business, I cannot discuss any details about the case. Yeah, Iron Maiden. I bought so many shirts in Vegas, you guys. I barely fit them all in my suitcase. I bought so much shit, including shirts. It was like bad. But I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'll wear them eventually. This is one of the older ones. This one I got at Hot Topic, of course, of all places, because they're the only ones who sell like a good shirt. Um, but yeah. So yeah, Vegas was great. I mean, we can talk about it briefly. Vegas was amazing. I spent the day literally in the tub the whole weekend. I was in the bathtub. I went to a couple shows, and I was a happy camper. I don't need much. I took my associates to a burlesque show. That was really fun. They really enjoyed that. and I was in a suite, so I didn't have like a wall in the bathroom. It was a window, so I could see out into the strip. Like I had a clear view of the musical fountains at the Bellagio from my Planet Hollywood suite. So I literally just watched movies in the tub, and it was amazing. God, I feel so old. Taking a bath in the tub is exciting for me. There's a photo on Twitter that I posted of me like getting ready to do yeah, and I have a whole video of the room. It's a really nice room. It was a really nice room. And yeah, and then we went out to dinner on Saturday, and oh god, no, 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 no. Italy trip, less than Vegas trip. Like this is the less than sign. Much greater than is what I mean. Italy trip is much, much greater than, oh my god, Italy. I want to go back. Like I want to live there for like a month. I think that would be so dope. Which movies? So I saw the new at the time, it's not new anymore. I saw the Ant-Man and the Wasp into the Quantumania. I saw that. I saw Hi, My Name is Otto or whatever, that Otto movie with Tom Hanks. That one was depressing as shit, but I watched it. I liked it. And then I saw what else did I see? I saw something else. I can't remember. I forget. UK is calling. Yeah, I need to go to the UK for sure. One day. I wish you all could see her face right now. Yeah, that's true. Why do I recommend not going to law school? Because being a lawyer for you all in this day and age fucking sucks. The market is terrible. The market is saturated with lawyers. Um, it's like good luck finding a job unless if you're in the top 5% of your class, you're guaranteed a job, but you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life. Like there's no winning in law. And if you hang up your own shingle, I mean, sure, build a practice, start practicing. You'll get there in like 5, 10, 15 years, but it's risky business. You can be selling carpets and make more money than some lawyers that I know. You know what I mean? Yes. My girlfriend is staring at this thing right now. Right, baby? Hey, what's up, Astacron Entertainment? So Astacron, we're very quickly becoming besties, right, Astacron? We truly are, actually. I'm not even joking about that. So Astacron has been translating a bunch of my Amber Heard legal documents content into Spanish for the Spanish speaking community, which is how many people out there, how many people out there can fucking say there is a man out there in the universe that was like, you know what? The Spanish speaking community needs to hear this information. So I am going to translate it for them. Like, talk about an honor. Like, this is the biggest honor you can possibly fucking fathom. I'm sorry. Like, you deserve an applause just for existing, my friend. Honestly, it's so cool that somehow I ended up on your list. And I don't know why, but I'm honored. Like, honestly, I don't think I deserve it, but I will take it. And I get it because I do. I mean, I cover unique information and you find it interesting enough to where you want to share it with the Spanish speaking community, and more power to you. And I will fucking take it all the way to the bank. Not only that, not only that, um, he is going to host me on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, and I'm gonna be brushing up on my Spanish, and it's gonna suck because my Spanish is terrible. Pero I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Hey, Mr. Tex, thank you for joining on as a member, brother. Hell yeah. Um, and so I'm gonna be on there like powering through my Spanish as best I can because again, it's a Spanish speaking audience. I popped into his chat not that long ago when he was in the middle of a video, and it was really cool to talk to the chat for a little bit. And again, my Spanish is pretty rusty, but like I can get by. All right, my Spanish. I've been to Mexico, been to Mexico. Ay, cabrón, you know. Ya tú sabes, ah? Yo comprendo todo. No, I'm just fucking kidding. No comprendo nada. Um, and so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I answered an email. Oh yeah, what's up, Ms. Wagner? I did answer an email. You needed a lawyer in Hawaii, and unfortunately, I don't practice there. But hey, I found you one, right? I found you one. I'm pretty sure. It's weird, like when you've been in the business long enough, you have lawyer friends, quality lawyer friends everywhere. You have quality lawyers that you know literally across the country and in Canada. I know lawyers in Canada. Who knows? Soon I might know lawyers in Italy and the rest of Europe, to assist in if you have legal troubles in across the pond, across the great pond. Um, so there you go. Yeah, I mean, it's a blessing. It really is. The key is to do good work for people, not worry about the bottom dollar. Like, am I going to make any money out of this? It doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. Worry about what does this person need, right? You focus on the person. This person needs a lawyer in Hawaii. Okay, let me see. Do I know anybody in Hawaii? Yes, I do. Let me give you a name. Here is their name. Tell them I sent you. Goodbye, good luck. That's it. And you know what happens? This is going to sound so fucking cheesy, but who cares? I don't give a shit. The universe, okay, you are putting out an energy signal into the universe, and it permeates into the universe, and it bounces back to you. And it's not going to bounce back in the form of the lawyer picking up the phone going, hey, thank you for the referral, here's $100, or something like that. And actually, I don't want that $100. That's the bottom line. I don't care about that $100 that I could potentially get or whatever. That's not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in is the signal that permeates into the universe, the good deed that you've done. This is what we call karma in its simplest form. It is going to go in this direction, and then something good is going to come this way, and you're just going to be like, oh wow, this is great, this is fantastic. You're never going to relate the fact that it's related to that signal that you put out, the positive energy, the positive vibe that you put out, but it's going to come back to you because that's what the universe does. And if you act in negative ways, in negative terms, it also is going to bounce back to you. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful how and what kind of energy you put out there. And sometimes it's as simple as getting like the line at the Starbucks, somebody buying you a coffee behind you or whatever. That last person bought you a coffee. It's like, oh, fantastic. And then you pay it forward some other day. Don't nickel and dime. Don't look for like, I put in $5 worth of effort, I should get $7 worth of effort out of it, or I put in $5, you get at least $3. Or don't quantify it because the universe does not understand value. To the universe, you could be trading a pen for a super yacht, metaphorically speaking, of course. It is possible because the universe does not differentiate monetary value. We humans care about the monetary value. Come up to a billionaire and be like, hey, I'm going to give you this eucalyptus essential oil blend for your super yacht. And they'll be like, fuck yeah, where do I sign? That's not going to happen. So that's basically what it is. So Mr. Text upgraded. He really did. Amen to karma. I thought I saw somebody mention, was there some, oh, no, never mind, never mind, never mind. Terry, it is an honor to give information to more people that want to know. Thanks to Larry. Honestly, aw, you're too sweet, brother. Honestly, thank you so much, and thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in the chat and saying hello to everybody. And I'm really excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited about Friday. I'm also gonna be super freaking embarrassed and red probably the entire freaking time, trying to be like, estoy, comprendo que está, yeah, I'm literally gonna sound like that. Just be ready for that. Uh, so it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be great, and I have zero embarrassment about making myself look like a fool on live TV because I do it all the time. And here's a little secret. Here's a little secret for you all. When I first, I think I shared this with some of you, but some others you don't know the second piece. Back in the day when I started out, I was very professional. I was very like, I wore a suit and tie to every live stream, no exceptions. I was very proper, proper etiquette, very professional, like talking, like blah blah blah. And then some of you know I had the event where I hosted my birthday party, and that kind of brought my entire channel to a whole new arena, a whole new level. But here's what you don't know is that I learned to not be afraid to embarrass myself because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. People are deathly afraid. Like, what are people going to say? Like, what are people going to think? Like, I can literally be sitting here and for an hour just going a boink, a boink, a boink, a boink, a boink, a boop, a doop, a doop, a doop, a boink, a boink, a boink. And people would probably think, he's probably lost his mind. But I don't care. If that's what I want to do, then by God, that's what I would do. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of embarrassing yourself. My birthday stream was like 3 years ago. It was a while ago. It was like, no, maybe was it 2 years? I think it was 2 years. It was like May of 2021. I wasn't invited. We only had like 17 people, but it was the best birthday ever. Sam Panther, thank you for joining on as a member. Welcome. And thank you, Susan, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Steph, hey, Steph, how are you? She says, good to see your smiling face again. Thank you so much. It's good to see you too. Yeah, it was before I even knew about Rittenhouse. It was before I knew Nick existed. It was before I knew about LawTube. My what do you call it? Coming of age tale, I suppose, on a platform such as this one. YouTube has been a work in progress that really culminated definitely in the Johnny Depp trial, no question about it. Because I remember sharing Secrets of the Jury with people live, and I look down and it's like, you have 30,000 people watching you right now. And I was like, I'm used to 200. That's 30,000 people watching me right now. Like, I was not ready for that. And then there was Twitch. Oh, God, Twitch. I still play games every once in a while. I just don't stream them. I don't know. I found that like I like my game time to be like my me time. It's exhausting because you have to interact and you have to talk and whatnot. I have a buddy that I play with sometimes, but I do love the smaller streams. Are you kidding me? It's incredible. There's like at our peak we had about 250 people here. Now we have just over 200, and I love this. This is fantastic. I mean, if there was like 2,000 people in here, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd be like a squirrel in a candy store going, yeah, oh, 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 oh. There's more questions. There's more. I'd probably just like resort to super chats only at that point, and even that would be exhausting. But I'm not complaining. I love the smaller crowd. That's why one of the reasons I liked the locals is locals was very was very personable, and we had like 10 people, 15 people in there. It would get very intimate and very personal, and we talked about very sensitive subjects, like very personal subjects that I would never talk like publicly, publicly, like in here. So you can absolutely check them out. They're still available on locals. Have I talked to James from court? Yes, I have. Not that long ago, and he's just doing his own thing. I mean, let the man enjoy. Um, let the man enjoy his privacy and his peaceful whatever he's doing. Hey, mad scientist, welcome, welcome, welcome. Missed you, buddy. Um, Subbed for a while, but the interview with that lady talking about Weinstein was the bomb. I think you mean Epstein, and sold me on paying more attention to you. Oh, thanks, Anna. Yeah, she's awesome. I'm a little worried about her. I'm not gonna lie. She's going a little bit in a direction I did not expect her to go. She's interviewing a bunch of like MK Ultra people and people who have been allegedly subjected to like mind control, and I don't know. That's kind of like a very dangerous territory. Not because it's all conspiracy like, but because I'm afraid of the people she's going to be talking to. Because some of these people may be legit. Some of these people may just have a screw loose. No offense. Some people just want the attention, and this is the only way they can get it, by talking about how they have been mind controlled and stuff. So, yeah, Epstein. No, I understood. I understood what you said. So, do I ever get overwhelmed streaming? Well, the one time I truly did, other than like being on Twitch for a very long time, I was super overwhelmed when I did like the two Amber Heard Amici briefs back to back. Remember that right before Thanksgiving? Oh my God. I had three on my plate, and I did one. It took 4 hours. And you got to remember, you're reading very dense legal language and legal material, and then you're digesting it and you're processing it, and you have to spit it out and explain it for 4 hours one day. And then I did it again for 4 hours the very next day, and 8 hours of that shit. No, thank you. Whew, that was tough. I like that. My screw is not loose. It fell out years ago. Anyway, Amica cream. Yes. Remember the making up advert stream? Yes. We're like, I don't want to listen to these commercials. New from Gillette. Those were awesome. Uh, you remember them? Translating them was heaven. Oh my God. I can't believe you spent time translating all of that shit. Oh dear God bless you. That's a piece of work right there. That's a piece of work. That was like 12 hours of legal documents reading, man. How did you ever do it? Did you break it up into pieces, or did you go straight through like I did? Because like reading it is one thing, but like translating is exhausting stuff. I mean, you have to be, like when you set a task, you just, no matter how much my head was like, boom, 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 I was like, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. You know, do I like Bruce Rivers videos? I don't know who that is. He's like the other kind of you. I'll take it. Nope. I was translating your program. Right. No. I get that. I'm saying, did you translate the entire 4 hour piece like in one swing? Because my program was like over 4 hours, either just under 4 hours or just over 4 hours. Translating is very difficult work because you have to listen, pay attention, translate it in your head, and then say it. And then there's all that other processing going on, and not messing it up and not forgetting what you just heard and in real time is kind of crazy. But like he does it in real time. As the Crown Entertainment does it in real time, not like as he watches me do it, but he plays my video once it's already completed and then translates it in real time, which is very impressive. His Spanish is like very impressive. And I'm not surprised. I was like, dude, that is a lot of work because translating a 4 hour segment would take you like 5.5 hours because of the extra added, time on both ends. So, yeah. Oh, there you go. Yukielena is an interpreter herself. Welcome to the chat. Bruce from Minneapolis is on YouTube and has like almost 1 million subs, 930. Good for him. I don't know who that is. Bruce Rivers. He's the criminal lawyer. That's awesome. I'm happy. I'm glad he's seeing a lot of success. So yeah, it seems like everybody's doing their own thing these days. Andrew Legal Mindset. I mean, even Legal Bites, she's got her own little shindig going on with the Bite Club, I think, and she's been doing some Menendez brothers lawsuit for a while there. She's like on episode 20 something. I've been just kind of checking up on everybody recently. Emily D. Baker just crossed 700,000 subscribers. Nick Rekieta is getting to 500,000. Potentially Criminal is doing well. I haven't really followed up on Kurt. I forgot about him. And then Hoglaw is back. He had a bout with a stroke and he's finally feeling better. So good on him. Ian Law and Lumber, like Runkle of the Bailey, all of them, they're doing great. It seems like everybody's doing their own thing. It's like fantastic. Danny started her own channel more actively. She's growing. I'm very thankful. I'm very happy to see everybody is doing so well. And Kurt has cooking videos. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know. I didn't know that. So everybody's kind of growing in their own pace at their own speed. And I'm just very I only record the police. Hey, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is also one of the veterans, kind of like Mr. Tex. Mr. Tex has been with us like 3-4 years. Ghost Rider has been with me since the beginning. I remember Ghost Rider when I was still suited up and tie, like, and today we are going to talk about the stick up my ass and about a bunch of lost shit that you don't care about because this is Kentucky. And Ghost Rider was like, hi, I'm in the chat. So Ghost Rider has been a staple. I only record the police, so I should call it Legal Nibbles. This is great. This is so great. Do we have any infos about? Yes. Real Hamster says, you look much more relaxed these days, Larry. Is that you two having a sweet lady in your life, Zinnia? I mean, well, like I said, I'm recently single. So maybe you're seeing someone who is just happy to be out of a toxic relationship, because it kind of was. And I'm still happy. Again, don't get me wrong. Don't let me mislead you. I'm still happy that it happened and I'm happy that it ended. It's not, you can't look at it and be like, man, it sucked and it was so bad and I'm so upset about everything. Fuck that noise. I'm happy. I learned, I experienced, I felt emotion, I felt human. I learned about people. I learned about relationships. I learned about love. I've loved for the first time. I've lost for the first time. And I love all of that it happened. And I'm happy that it happened because now it allows me to move on, to move forward and find the next thing. So I think the absence of the toxicity is probably what you're seeing. Because when you're in a toxic relationship, it does color a lot of facets of your life. And when you finally get past it, you come out a different human being. You come out a better person, a more experienced individual, and I think a more loving too if you do it right. Because I have given a lot of love and I received a lot of love despite the toxicity. It was still a double edged sword. Um, in a positive sense. So I'm happy. I'm happy that it happened. I'm happy that it's over, and I'm happy where I am right now. So it's been tough though. Like I'm not gonna lie, the last couple of months, like 2.5 months, maybe almost three, have been quite topsy turvy. But you can't have it all good all the time. And plus, who wants it good all the time? Life would suck. You remember seeing that Futurama episode where they're all in heaven and they're like, I'm bored. Like, this is too happy and too perfect. This is too boring. Like, I need some drama in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that, but they're like bored out of their skulls because everything is so perfect. That's why I don't believe, heaven is a real place, because you just lose your freaking mind unless they can alter your like human genome and you're just like a vessel at that point for happiness. But yeah, I do like Harry Potter. And yeah, true happiness. You should never be bored when you're truly happy. You're right. You're right. But there's a difference between just being absent-mindedly happy, like everything is perfect, 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 because nothing is ever always perfect. Things happen to you. Things happen to you that still bring you down. That's the beauty of life, is what I'm getting at. You're when you're truly happy with you found the right person and it's going great and it's just you guys both love each other and all that. Well, hell yeah. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you're still going to have problems in that relationship and even outside of that relationship. And that's okay. That's what life is all about, you know? And I think you're right. I think you're right. Heaven is what you make of it. That's a good way to look at it. Problems to solve are the seeds of creativity. That's a great way to look at it. Um, you guys want to see some zinnia? It's zinnia break. Let's see if I can get. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce in the roamer in the night. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce. Oh shoot! Do I have to put on pants for this? Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce in the roamer in the night. Isn't she just absolutely gorgeous? People keep telling me, and I really like, I'm so lucky. Supermodel kitty. Isn't she? Her expression is just so zen. That is such a great way to put it. Draw me, Jack. She's the cutest, and she's so playful. She loves to play. She does sometimes when I do when I have the laser. Where are you? There you are. She's like a little human. Aw, thank you so much, Abby. She's the best. She's literally the best. She has gotten big. She's gonna turn 2. She's turning 2 in August. It will be 2 years July 7th since I've oh sorry, 1 year July 7th since I've got her, and she'll turn 2 August 8th. So they're both coming up 1 month until our I got her anniversary, and 2 months and a day until her birthday. Aren't they though? Her markings are the best, and her little cat voice is just adorable. Astacron says he wants a cat so bad, but the wife is allergic. Oh, that I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Can you get a dog? Can you get like a hamster, a gerbil, something like a guinea pig, maybe a rabbit? Or is she allergic to like dander? Period. Get rid of the wife. Come on, that's too good. Get rid of the wife and get a cat. Fuck it. Get some antihistamines. There you go. Chad is dumping in with the ideas and Benadryl. Can I show the Twitter video of those without Twitter? Twitter videos of what, Denise? Which videos? The ones of Zinnia? Oh, there you go. You got 2 hamsters, 2 dogs, a duck, 2 spiders, and a crazy fish. That is in a fucking zoo, man. What? 2 hamsters. Talk about a random assortment of animals. 2 hamsters, 2 dogs, a duck, spiders, 2 spiders, and a crazy fish. That's impressive. I have and 2 cats and an ex-wife. That's just brilliant. That is just brilliant. Why is the fish crazy? You have to share this story now because you didn't say the dogs were crazy. You didn't say the duck was crazy, but you said the fish was crazy. The jumping zinnia video, it's on Twitter. I mean, people can go and take a look at it, I suppose. I mean, I could probably play it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Um There it is. I don't know if it's going to have sound. It should. Present, share screen, cuz who's going to copyright me? Right? This is the video. I narrate it very ever so briefly, but I do. Let me know if you can hear it. How to keep a cat entertained for hours. Yeah, I could have added music. It was just, I wanted the natural. Okay,
This is
good.
called
Y'all
a
can hear it.
cat jumper.
I wanted the natural sounds, you know. I know it's probably terrible. I don't really care. That video was more for me because I really enjoyed that. Um, Rosa Garcia. Is a DUI going to ruin your chances getting a security clearance in California? Probably. Yeah, Elizabeth, we're just about wrapping it up here. Just a couple more minutes. Um, we've been going for about an hour and a half. You're more than welcome to go back and watch this. It's been a lot of fun. I missed you all. I really did. It's been a while, you know, since we got a chance to kind of. When was the last time we just sat down and talked like this? You know, I can actually go back and check. I mean, I did the "I'm back" video, but that was more of like a confessional booth than more than anything. That was on May 10th, so that was like a month ago. But before that, when was the last time we actually just sat down and talked? It has definitely been a very, very long time. February, nope. January. In January, a little bit. There was like a few updates. That was January 2nd. Um, I mean, yeah, it's been a very long time. And especially the last time since I've done like a catch up on Justice for DUI Guy, which is still a subreddit that exists to this day. Yeah, Stream and Chill finally made it back home. Was done on November 20th. That was like 6 months ago. Holy crap. That was 6.5 months ago. It's hard to believe. Reviewing Reddit's Justice for DUI Guy, that was September 7th. So it's been a long time. It's been a long time. The cat story is that the fish tank is in my room, so every time the bed is rocking, he starts trying to jump out of the fish tank. Okay, this bro, you're setting yourself up, man. You can't do this. You can't do this. Literally got out once, had to get out of the bed and put him back. So every time the bed is rocking, so you know, my bed rocks every once in a while. I don't know why your bed would rock. I mean, maybe the fish is not crazy, just wants to join the party. He's like, whatever you two are doing over there, making the bed rock so hard, looks very exciting. I want to join. Do you mind if I join? Um, you can't do this, man. You can't do this. You just set yourself up so hard. um, I don't know. Somebody says I think you need to relocate the fish tank. I disagree. I think you need to bring the fish tank closer to the bed because the fish is obviously wanting to participate. Or maybe you know get a closer look. Look, I'm not a crazy fish. Okay, maybe I was a crazy fish in a past life, but I can relate to the fish. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, fuck this water. There's action going on over. All right, I'm done. I'm done. It's a kinky fish. I am a dork fish. If you know that joke, God bless you. Whew. The fish has the fear of missing out. Exactly. Oh my God. This is good stuff. All right, you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all for having a good time with us in the chat. Thank you for asking your questions. Thank you for laughing with us. And as always, I'm going to continue on with making videos. I will be on Astacron Entertainment's channel this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, which would be like 11 a.m. Pacific, I suppose. And then I'm going to continue making videos, you guys. We're still polishing up on the thumbnails across my whole channel. We're probably going to finish those up in the next couple of months, hopefully, maybe by September, October, if we're not very lucky. And I'm going to continue pumping out content. So I love every single one of you. Mwah! Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all next time. I love you. I believe in you, and you should never give up. Bye, everybody.